You know, in a way, it's kind of fitting that the failed Sharkbone has Delta Plus colors on his mobile suit. Hello and welcome back to another Gunpla review. Today we're taking a look at the HGUC Sinanju Stein narrative version. Alright, let's start off as always with the articulation. The head is on a ball joint as well as a hinge. Can get about 90 degrees to either side. The shoulders are on a fairly complex joint. It slides out and then can angle forward or back or up and down. The shoulder armor is a separate piece to the actual inner shoulder. This piece can come up out of the way, more than 90 degrees out to the side, bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, and the hands, as always, are on a ball joint. These back pieces are on a ball joint and a swivel, and the fuel tanks are on ball joints as well. Now, as for torso movement, just a ball joint at the waist, though that said, it still gets a pretty good range from just having one. Front skirts are ball jointed, side skirts are on usual polycaps, so they can rotate out of the way if you really want to. Back skirt is actually ball jointed, though I haven't separated these ones. Hips are on universal joints, though they're connected with ball joints. Has no trouble getting a high kick, can kick pretty far to the back, and could almost do a full splits if it wasn't for the side skirt. Rotation at the thigh, double jointed knee. This little back thruster can wiggle a little bit. The thrusters on the side of the leg can rotate, and it has a fairly standard ankle. Though that said, it can go really far back. So, this kit actually has really good articulation. It's not limited by the build at all. Now, moving on to accessories, let's start off with the sticker sheet and by extension, color correction. Most of the sheet is just the sleeves, as you can tell, though this is the emblem for the shield, and this goes on crotch down here. And these are the red stripes on the fuel tanks on the back. Also, eyes. Aside from that, it's actually not that bad. There's a bit of red you need to paint on, you know, like the thrusters back here and the ones around the edge of the leg here, but it's honestly not that bad. It's mostly just missing a little bit of red. Granted, there's not a lot of extra color here, but still. That said, you do have to do a little bit of painting on the rifle. The barrel is supposed to be gray, and I'm pretty sure some other parts are supposed to be gray also. These need to be painted, and the stripe across the top here, I believe. This is my friend's kit. I'm not painting it. He can do it himself. Also, the trigger finger hand is attached, but that's because there's literally nowhere to store this, so there's no reason to ever take it off unless you want to have him holding the bazooka, which is actually removable, though man, it holds on really well. Here's what the rifle looks like without the bazooka attached. And as for the bazooka itself, fold down this. These are movable on both of these. Swap out the barrel for the extended version and strap this on the top. And this is what the bazooka looks like in a standalone form. Then you also get the shield, which has the regular grenade launcher from the standard rifle. Just attached on right here. This is just on two separate swivels, and it literally just clips onto the arm here. It's not really the most secure thing in the world, but it's not just going to fall off at least. Also, the hands. You get two holding hands, the trigger finger hand, a left splayed hand, and two holding hands, though you don't actually get enough back caps to do all of them, so. And as for the final accessory, it's actually stored in the arm. If you just pop this off, this is held on really well, actually. There we go. Beam sabers. One in each arm. I'm just going to put that back. You do get yellow beam effects for it. And as for a quick size comparison, the Sinanju Stein is very tall for a mobile suit. I mean, obviously it is. It's based on the Nu and the Sazabi, which are very tall suits. So, to wrap this review up, the Sinanju Stein is a pretty great kit, honestly. Comes with everything you'd want to, comes with spare parts from the original Sinanju, has a pretty good color scheme, and not really any glaring problems. Painting's pretty minimal, not a lot else to say about it. Anyway, that's all for this review. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, helps a lot. Subscribe and hit the bell for future reviews. Go follow me on Twitter for updates. and consider supporting me on Patreon so I can keep making reviews just like this one. And as always, until next time, happy building.